Welcome to Better Living with Patti. Hello, folks. This is Patti. Maybe I'm the driver for Richard, and I drive him all over the place. I drive him crazy. Today he took a break. Makes me look fat that way. We go, how you do that? Oh, look, it makes you look thinner. Anyway, Richard is cooking, and I said to him, I'll do your blob today, video today. And it's amazing. We were on YouTube. That's all we really got. We have a few channels on YouTube, so we watch all the YouTube people and see what they're doing, yada yada yada, like that, you know. So anyway, we have come across something that was very interesting. I don't remember if I put HCM in or I don't know. I came up that. But anyway, Robby Benson wrote a book. If you don't know who Robby Benson is, if you're too young, he is a movie star that played in a lot of teenage things. He's most noted for, I forgot the name of that movie. Oh, gee.
The Bridge.
Billy, you know, the song that they did on, oh, gee. Billy McAllister, the Tallahassee, whatever, the Bridge. Anyway, he played the kid that was, you know, had a problem and everything. Let's see, wait a minute, maybe it'll tell you here. No, it doesn't tell you. Well, he's well known for, he's in a lot of movies, let's put it that way. A lot of westerns, a lot of different movies. Oh, Billy Joe McAllister, the Bridge, and he jumps off the bridge. And he wrote a book, and he tried to write a book that was, it's his memoirs of being sick. Now, I don't know if he has HCM or if he has something similar to it, but here's the book, and you see Richard's actually reading it, but it's about his life. Billy Joe McAllister movie, okay. And then he was in a lot of other movies, so we won't go there. But he's an author, he's a writer, and he's an actor. He's taken a candid look at the life of him. He was on Broadway. He was a heartthrob on Broadway, filmmaker. He's a husband, father, and he's a professor. And he's a survivor. He had 4 open heart surgeries. One they messed up so bad that they had to put him right back in and operate. And oh, here it is. He played 1-on-1, and they did ice castles. Then he did children. He did Disney, Beauty and the Beast. He was a voice, and then he was the. He did a lot of voiceovers, and he would always get tired, and he would always get really laid back. Like he actually passed out one time in the middle of a play, and here he is in some of the plays, if you can see it. He literally passed out, and they couldn't figure out what was wrong with him. And this is where they made the mistake with the operation. So they operated on him and put stents in him. Well, it lasted about 2 days, and he went into a coma on his own, like a coma on his own, a medical coma on his own. He played, here he is in another role he played. That one was, he played that on the stage on Broadway. He was a Broadway actor. And then he did another one on Broadway, Two of a Kind. But anyway, he was down on his luck because he was so sick that he was homeless for a while. And then they finally, I think the first operation was they made a mistake. They had to go back in and reoperate on him. So the second operation was a success. It kept him alive for a couple of years. And then the third operation, he was in his this happened all while he was little. And the third operation, he was in his late 20s, and he collapsed, couldn't breathe. He was complaining that He was having chest pains, couldn't breathe. So they operated on him. Well, they took him to the hospital and they said, oh, we have to do bypass surgery on his heart. So they did that, and he felt a little bit better. So he went back to acting. He did a couple movies and everything. And he had a high, powerful tension job, with being the director, writer, and everything. He wrote songs. He was in a band, and he did a lot. Here's Harry and Son. He played that. That was a movie he did. He was very, in the 80s, he was in a lot of movies. He was almost like, I can't think of the other actor that was always in a lot of movies. And he really, he really came to be, and, he just, here he is with his family, his mom and siblings. And it was amazing how they didn't find this. He was 13, and they couldn't figure out what was wrong with him. And then later on in life, in his 20s and 30s, he had 2 operations, and they found out what it was. It was his heart, and his heart was dying off like Richard says. So I got this book for him. It says, I'm Not Dead Yet. And it's struggled through trying to get the right doctor to diagnose him properly, because nobody knew what HCM was until recently. Everybody has gotten it, and the medical field has told us why a lot of people have it now. But the one that Richard and Robby Benson has, it's hereditary. So anybody that has it in their family, whoever has muscular dystrophy, it can come to 2 different ways. Muscular dystrophy or the heart. Muscular dystrophy, it attacks the muscles. And my cousin, Howard Palmer, had muscular dystrophy. So, and he fell, I think, in our backyard. He was about 8 or 9. He never walked again after that. And that he had muscular dystrophy. So, and he passed away when he was 21. Oh, just before his 21st birthday. He was like 2 or 3 days shy of his 21st birthday. And he died of pneumonia. But it attacks your heart or your muscles. And it attacks the firstborn, well, not really the firstborn. It attacks the males in the family more than it attacks the females. It does attack the females, but not as bad as the males. So Richard put in his Facebook page, all the males on my mother's side of the family should be checked out for this, because, this way they knew if they had it. If they didn't have it, it's fine. So 2 of my cousins did it, and they thanked Richard for it. They don't carry it. They don't carry the gene that has it. So, so they said, thank you, Richard, thank you, Richard. I have sinus problems today, really bad. There's a lot of pollen going around. It's very humid today in Florida. It's cool, but the humidity is up there. And I don't want to feel like, oh, another blobber complaining. But it's very humid today. So anyway, it's really a good book. I don't see a publisher name on this, so I think he published it himself. I got it on Amazon. It was quite reasonable. It was under $20. And if you ever want to hear his life story about it, the challenges and stuff, how he had to pace himself until they diagnosed it. He was on pure oxygen for a while, and they still couldn't diagnose it. They didn't understand it. And when they finally diagnosed him with it, they understand it. Now he's about 66, I think, or 67. I think, 67. And he has a family, he has children, and he's doing real well. He's writing songs, he's writing for movies and stuff like that. But he has not done a movie in a long time. Where does it say the last movie he did? Let me see. I think the last movie was in 2000. And because he just can't take the long. He did Billy. That's what he did. I don't remember what year it was, but he did Billy. That's him as Billy. And I think that was about Billy Carter's brother. But anyway, it's a really good book to read. And the reason I bring it up because people might be out there wondering why this is affecting their heart, or this is affecting. I can't breathe. I pass out. That's a sign of it too. Richard used to always pass out. He'd fall flat on his face, and the doctors say, "Well, that's not normal." Well, no kidding, Sherlock. Richard passes out. That's not normal. So they'd say, "Oh, Richard's blood pressure's too low," and that's another sign because the heart can't pump the blood to get the circulation fully to the point. So, and all this other stuff. So they got Richard on some high volume medicine. And we also read somewhere that I forgot the name of the thing. It's some kind of bark, and we have it in pill form now. And Richard's taking it, and he says it's helping him. So I asked him if it's hurting his stomach. He says no. We'll see how that goes. And then we found out, this is the biggest thing, we found out that he was magnesium deprived. So we got him on a good magnesium pill. There's certain magnesium pills you shouldn't take because they affect the stomach, and you have really bad, it's like you're going to a colonoscopy appointment the day before. So, I'm sorry. I slept good last night. I just am so tired right now. So, get checked out. And if you don't like what the doctor says, like Richard, this is a six-star heart doctor. It's not that you don't like the doctor, but if you don't like what the doctor tells you, keep going to another doctor and just keep telling him, look, I'm tired. I can't do things. I got my legs hurting me at night. I got cramping legs. We found out that his veins in his legs that pop out like varicose veins are a sign that there's a problem with the heart, because what happens is the heart can't pump the blood all the way down to the feet and back up again. So it gets stuck in the veins and they explode, and so that's a sign. So if you have any kind of swelling in your feet, in your legs, go to the doctor. It's your heart, or it could be your lungs. So I'm just giving you a health warning. I'm no doctor, I'm no nurse, but what we've gone through with doctors and nurses and everything else, I'm just passing the word around. It's short and sweet. I know it's only Thursday. We'll probably be back on the road tomorrow because we have someplace to go tomorrow morning. So, I'll be driving like a maniac and going through the red lights like Richard always goes, but so we have to go down to Bellevue again. So we'll probably be on the road and he'll probably film. So with that, I'm going to say so long. Please get checked out if you're having a little chest pains or anything. Pains across the back, jaw pains, like you feel like, oh, it's just my jaw locking or something. Please go get it checked out. You can't breathe. You say, oh, it's just allergies. Anything like that. Anything with your back, your shoulders, your arm, anything. Get checked out. You'll know. You'll know when you're having a heart attack because it hurts like the devil. It feels like 20 elephants are sitting on your chest. And so please get checked out and see what they say. If you're not happy with what they say, keep going to another doctor and another doctor until you get the answers and what they want to do for you. Okay? So with that, I'm going to say, I think it's time for dinner. So with that, I'm going to say so long, and Richard will be back tomorrow, so you won't have to watch me tomorrow. I'll just be driving. So long. Bye.